Hello once again, everybody. We're visiting with the president and CEO of the Ohio Agribusiness Association, but today you're working in conjunction with some other people.
Yes, we're here at the Farm Science Review with the Ohio State CFAES, and we partnered together for several years now to host this career fair. And it's our goal to have over 500 students and career seekers come in and visit with our members and our industry partners here.
We might mention this is the Farm Science Review, and you picked a good day to do this because this is Wednesday, and it's always the biggest student day because you see the buses out. There'll be tons and tons of buses before the day is over, and so a lot of times the kids come and of course they'll walk around and try to see everything, but you're making it easy to let them start thinking about their careers.
Absolutely, and it's very intentional why we picked this day to come, because we know it's the number one day for students. Actually, my daughter is attending here for the first time as an FFA student, so I can speak to that as from a parent's perspective, but we very intentionally bring this event to Farm Science Review on Wednesday because we want those students to see that there are opportunities with our industry. There are many careers that they have available to them, and so we just wanted to showcase all of that to these students while showcasing our members.
Now, do you, for advance attendance, do you talk with the schools, the ag teachers, and different things?
Yeah, it's funny. I just was rereading all of our materials last night for this event, and we send out letters to each and every ag teacher in the state through their newsletter and saying, here's what we're doing, here are the vendors that'll be there, here are opportunities for your students. And so I do know a lot of teachers will create an activity card for the students to complete just in this building alone, so that way they can get around and talk to several different industries and parts of the industry.
What are some of the feedback that you get from the students?
It's funny. First of all, my nephew told me last year this place has the best giveaways. So that is one feedback. But really, in all honesty, we hear from students of we didn't know that these career opportunities were available to us. So that is the most important part for today, is just making sure Ohio FFA students and Ohio students in general know that there's a career opportunity right here in our state for them within the ag industry.
And that oftentimes is one of the fallbacks, I guess, or the maybe some of the companies, the media, we don't tell that story as often as we should.
You know, I think we're getting better at it, right? We've seen such a shortfall within labor. Whenever I talk with Ohio agribusiness members, that's one of the issues they always bring up is labor. And I've been really motivated by the progressive and innovative way our members are attracting students into their careers, into their workforce. And a really good example of that is behind us is the Ohio FFA Works, where we partner directly with the Ohio FFA, Ohio Agribusiness members too. And they showcase all these jobs that are available. And so if a student's not interested in going on to further their education, they know that there's career opportunities. And so that's a really positive program that our members have taken advantage of.
Do you get suggestions from students from maybe not every year, but from time to time saying, hey, you guys should do this or do that?
In terms of this career fair, I'm sure. Somebody asked for free candy bars last year, and I told them no. But they just love seeing the diverse opportunities and careers. So whenever they do bring up a really good idea, we love to listen to them because they're the ones that's going to help us attract that new generation, not only into this career fair, but into our industry.
And then what kind of feedback do you get after the fair is over when you have a chance to talk with the students that have been through this?
Yeah. Several folks have said, hey, I came and I spoke with somebody and now I have an internship with them coming up, right? So we've seen actual career translations happening into that. So that's really positive. Or they learned about a career opportunity and they've changed their future plans to go into study that in college, right? So we know it's working. we know it's working.
I know there are people my age that said, gosh, if I would have known about that when I was younger, I would have had a different career.
Yeah, I say that all the time. For example, I was telling my children about the food safety and the food scientists and what all they get to do. Or a friend of mine works for the Foreign Farm Service Agency. And so they get to go to all these international countries and work on ag trade, right? So it's just, there's so many opportunities within our industry.
I know there are several communications people here that might work in this job or that job, and education comes into mind, not just telling the story, but going to a school to find out how you tell the story and what the story is, and taking this a step further into the future. Is that planned, or does that go on?
Yes. So in terms of going and working with students in schools, so many of Ohio Agribusiness members are so invested in their local communities. They spend so much time. We're partnering with their local 4-H FFA chapters to educate, to bring those students in. But I do think as an industry, we've become very intentional about creating awareness. I don't even know that I use the word education, but just creating awareness that there's opportunities and chances here that they can create a really solid career in.
Well, this is a great idea. I'm glad you've been doing it for several years and hopefully for many years in the future. We've been visiting with Melinda Witten. Melinda, thanks for being with us.
I appreciate your time. Thank you for showcasing this event.
And stay with us, back with more when we continue with In Ohio Country Today.